and Chester Memorial. First, we would like to acknowledge each of the seniors for the Exeter Blue Hawks. Our first senior is number 3, Kate Ducharme. Number 4, Riley Marche. Number 20, Mary Claire Larkin. Number 21, Marley Mason. Number 32, Eleanor Kirkland. And number 35, Ariana Pompeo. With one we wish you the best in wherever life takes you next. And now let's acknowledge our Memorial Crusaders. Our first senior is number 10, Jocelyn Yaswe. Jocelyn is on the board with our parents, basketball, and her brother Matt. Jocelyn has been a member of our basketball program for 3 seasons. Over 3 years, she has continued to add new elements to her game, despite not playing AU basketball like many of her peers. Going from a player who we had to beg to shoot the ball, now she's a player that we sometimes need to ask her to dial it back. She's more than just a sharpshooter. She has made huge strides in the defensive end and has played her best games when the lights shine the brightest. As a result, she has caught the attention of college coaches. While she's undecided on college, she plans to attain a BS in nursing with the possibility of continuing her basketball career at the next level. Once again, congratulations to number 10, Jocelyn Yaswe. Our next senior is number 12, Marlena Schmidt. Marlena is currently on the board of college running. Marlena has been a member of our basketball program for 4 seasons. She has been one of our most versatile players in the program. Her athleticism has allowed her to guard multiple positions for us, and she is the ultimate team player. She's always willing to do whatever is needed to make the team successful, whether it is starting the game or as one of the first girls off the bench. She always finds a way to make positive contributions. Her humor and compassion for others softens up some of the intense moments that the sports can bring. While she knows what she wants to study biomedical engineering. She's yet to decide on university, but one thing is for certain, you can find her traveling, hiking, running, and working as a barista at Aroma Joe's, where she makes a bean latte. You all know once again, congratulations to number 12, Marlena Schmidt. Our next senior is number 5, Peyton Moran. Peyton is accompanied on the board by her parents that will reject her sister Ryan and her grandfather Nathan. Peyton has been a member of our basketball program for 4 seasons. Her relentlessness and grit is the epitome of what our program is built on. She is fearless, fighting for rebounds, attacking the basket, and she backs down to nobody. She plays with her heart on her sleeve and leaves everything on the floor, including fouls. She makes sure those don't come home with her. We will miss her leadership both on and off the court, but she's done a great job preparing the next leaders of our program. Peyton is considered a University of Maine, UNH in Southern Connecticut, and is planning to study speech pathology. Once again, congratulations to you. And last but certainly not least, our next senior is number 13, Torley Amen. Torley is accompanied by her parents Joy and her sister Faith. Torley has been a member of our basketball program for 4 years. For 4 years, she has been the heart and soul of our program. Her athleticism allows her to defend any player on the floor, and she's always willing to put her body on the line for her teammates. Ask her about her knee pads, we're still waiting for her to wear them. She's improved by leaps and bounds each and every year, which has resulted in many schools recruiting her to play at the next level. Torley has committed to play basketball at Plymouth State and to earn her bachelor's in exercise and sports physiology and hopes to become an occupational therapist. Once again, congratulations to Torley. As talented as all these girls are on the basketball court, they are even more talented in the classroom and as people. Congratulations on a great high school careers, and we are certain you will continue to make Crusader Nation proud with wherever life brings you. Once again, congratulations to all of our seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Manchester Memorial High School for tonight's NHIAA Division I girls basketball matchup between the visiting Blue Hawks of Exeter High School and your Manchester Memorial Crusaders. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First for the visiting Blue Hawks. At guard, a sophomore number 11, Anna McGinnis. Guard, a senior number 20, Mary Glenn Larkin. At guard, a junior number 24, Carly Sherman. At guard, a senior number 32, Eleanor Kirkland. And at forward, a senior number 35, Ariana Pompeo. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, everybody. High up in the stands here on the campus of Manchester Memorial High School, it is senior night for our girls team here. My name is Zach Johnston from Manchester Public Television, joined alongside the camera operator and my other commentator tonight, Kyle Heavey. It is a Friday evening here, senior night. Manchester Memorial's girls take on the Exeter Blue Hawks.
16th of February, 2024, a game that I did not expect to be senior night, so I'm glad to be here for a great matchup. Exeter coming into this game with I believe an 8-5 record, and they are looking strong here with trying to get into the playoffs, but Memorial, they need some wins to possibly get into that last seed, so this is a very important game for both teams, and you know the emotions are high with the senior night, Zach.
McKelvey's got some good competition here on their tip-off from Ariana Pompeo here, but they win the tip-off. Yasue is a good three-point shooter here, but the offense mostly runs through Torley Adumene and Naija McKelvey. McKelvey at the top, we've seen her be just an all-around great player everywhere. Yasue open three, shorts it, and it'll be taken up by Exeter for the first time, Anna McGinnis. will bounce it over to Ellie Kirkland. Back over Pompeo. McGinnis swinging it back over. Moran tried to swat it away. Now from the top, driving down low. McGinnis shot off. Rebound taken there by Pompeo. Back out to the top. That's through the hands of Mary Claire Larkin and out of bounds. It'll be Memorial ball.
Well, for the first possession for both teams, trying to get those nerves out of the way, I guess, as it's a great night to be here at the Bronstein Gymnasium. But on the other hand, you know, this is the last game possibly for these seniors. And obviously they have a game next week versus Londonderry, but at the same time, it's, you know, to have the pomps and circumstances here, it's a big thing.
We had a wonderful ceremony from Coach Rowe writing out those amazing little paragraphs out for their seniors and the little mementos they got to take back, those framed jerseys.
I mean, I'm intrigued to go to Aroma Joe's now for Marlena. Marlena Schmidt is, apparently she's the barista of the city. So hopefully she can get some points here.
We got huge props from her, yeah. I mean, Coach Rowe's all business, though. I've done a couple of these girls' games, and we actually, last time I was here, we sat up above the memorial bench, and we could hear all of the coach here. He's full intensity. There's off the glass, an in shot there from one of their seniors, Tornley Adomene, opening the scoring up here on senior night. As Exeter will try to push the ball up in their front court quickly here, thrown up in the air, pulled in there by Moran. This is a good starting five here they have, Kyle, of all upperclassmen here and the junior with McKelvey. So getting all their seniors to start. Marlena hits the ground, and we'll have a foul called.
The first of the game, so.
And already a sub in here for Exeter. Looks like Lexi Rogers will come in for Mary Claire Larkin.
Well, apparently, kind of like a hockey routine, Exeter keeping the fresh legs going. You know how it is in hockey. You got 30-second shifts sometimes.
Down low, there was an open player. That was McGinnis, and she puts it in. If I'm not mistaken, she leads this team in scoring pretty well. She's their primary scorer here on this team here, but Moran will bring it up for Memorial herself now. Swarmed there by Ellie Kirkland, and she'll take it away.
I don't know what Peyton was doing there, what she was seeing, but it didn't work very well. Hopefully
thrown up off of Marlena's banner and out of bounds.
Well, you know, the great banners that they have here and the balloons, you can see it right there as Jocelyn will be passing that in. We'll try to find her banner. It's on the other side of the gym.
The presentation of the senior night is A+ with the banners here. Floater coming up from McKelvey off the front of the rim. She gets her own rebound back. She's real good at that. Second chance baskets, maybe a third chance here, but it's taken away there by Exeter out of bounds. It's the call there from our referee, Marie Trinka. She calls that Memorial ball. Our other referee is Mr. Bob Coletti. So
and
they don't know where the ball is.
The ball went way out into the locker room area, so kind of a delay in the game here, but we're back to the action here.
Peyton will inbound this one.
2.5 minutes in this game, tied up at 2.
Yoswai trying to get open in the corner, but Moran will give it over to Torley. She'll pull it in. Trying to set something up here. Marlena back to Moran. Bouncing it off her backhand. Floater up, off. No good there from Torley, and Exeter will have a chance to take their lead, bringing it up.
With some speed here. I thought she was going to drop and pop there, but she got
Pompeo with a nice pass to McGinnis. Down low, that gets blocked.
Big block there by McElvey. And now we have another substitution here for the Blue Hawks.
Jessica Mielik. And not only does McKelvey have height advantage, she also has the wingspan advantage, getting her arms up. Moran will hit that one out, and we'll see another Exeter inbound.
Kind of a slower first 3 minutes here for both teams trying to get themselves squared away. But this is a foul called there, and we'll get our first free throws of this contest. And it will go in the form of Exeter going to the line.
Yeah, the newly entered Jessica Mielik will come in and take the shots here. As we're speaking here on Friday night, tomorrow morning and afternoon, the Manchester Middle Schools Boys A, B, and Girls A and B city championships will take place here at the Bronstein Gymnasium. And I have the privilege to be doing public address announcing for those 4 games, so that'll be Great to see the next generation of potential Crusaders, Little Green, and Blue Knights to be coming up here through the ranks from our middle schools. As we have the last free throw will miss, and it's a big rebound there by McKelvey down the baseline. She'll be able to get it out to Torley, and she'll be fouled there by Mielik. So from the line to being the fouler is Jessica Mielik, as freshman Avery Jenkins has come in here from Memorial. What a year she's had as a freshman. Taking a huge step forward and being a regular on this varsity squad has been freshman Avery Jenkins, as McKelvey will get it back to Moran. Taken away there on a 2-on-1, but pulled back in by Moran. Memorial keeps possession. Yaswe into the corner. Jenkins throws it up off the back of the rim. Torley trying to fight for the ball. McKelvey's there, and it falls.
Well,
I'm not one to say things are lucky, but I mean, that was just right place, right time as a three up and in from Carly Scherf.
Beautiful arc on that, just puts it right in the cylinder. And now Exeter with their first lead of the game.
Good job by Moran, sort of volleyball, batting that ball up and blocked. That was Mielik again. And one. Moran gets called on the foul, and the shot goes there from Carly Scherf. We got some passionate Exeter fans in our area here, Kyle.
They certainly do. They're proud of their team and want to be there to help support to get them into the playoffs. So we'll see what this extra basket could do possibly here. As now Exeter takes a 7-4 lead, and now some confusion here.
Yeah, Coach Rowe maybe going over something here with Mr. Coletti. With the research I've done, I've seen Exeter's in the number 11 spot.
I think they might be calling that a technical.
On who?
On Peyton.
Peyton? What'd she do?
That's up on the scoreboard right there. So as we're trying to get all things squared away here, but she's at the free throw line and is able to knock that down. And now we'll get some more free throws.
Yeah.
Or they'll keep the
I think they'll keep, who knows? We never really know over here, do we?
Well, she's at the baseline, so we know that's going to be passing in. And, well, the referees are still discussing things.
We got the 4:07 mark here in the first quarter, and we still can't figure out what we're doing up here. So
Exeter on a 6-0 run right now, though, so they are obviously getting warmed up here. And
well, like I was saying, as with the research I've done, I've seen with Exeter, they're in the 11th spot in Division I girls basketball with a 7-8 record.
7-8. My apologies. I thought they had 8 wins. I will verify that, but you go ahead.
Yeah,
Zach.
no, yeah. They have they won their last game. They took down Spalding pretty handedly, winning by 30. I can't do math. 45 points. We've seen me not be able to do math here, but they won 67-22. If someone at home with a calculator could probably be able to prove me wrong real quick here, but they've got BG and then Keene in their regular season wraps up.
We are still trying to get things squared away, and yeah, like I thought she was going to have some more free throws, and she's still coming back. And kind of an odd 3 minutes of delay there, but
this was an earlier delay. Last time I was here, there was water spilled by Memorial's bench, and it took not only Coach Greg Cotro and some of his assistants, but I think about half of the team. It was a giant spill to dry it up. Me and Peter Capano had a laugh that night watching them stomp that wet spot away.
Do what you can.
We'll see an inbound coming from Scherf after her free throw. So Exeter will hold on to the ball after their 2 technical free throws. We didn't see what the cause of it was. Here's a 3 that will miss, and Torley will pull it in.
Well, Memorial has got to get some points now. They have fallen behind, and you don't want to fall behind any further.
Yaswe from the corner. Off. McKelvey trying to pull it back in. It's off her hands and loose. McKelvey right place, right time again. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. As when we heard in the senior night talks, I can't think of what to say here, but Coach Cotro sort of explained that it was hard to get Jocelyn to shoot, and now he has to tell her to stop shooting sometimes. And I've seen her be a really effective 3-point shooter. So we got McKelvey at the line with 2 shots trying to get Memorial back on the scoreboard here. I
think she's got all the points so far.
Would not surprise me at all. Offense will flow through her. regardless of how effective they are. And she will miss that last free throw, and it gets pulled in there by Marley Masek. Exeter with the ball. Here's a three. That's good from Lexi Rogers. A freshman will drill that one.
7-point lead.
Yasue throwing it back up top. Moran will pull it in. Sending it back here, top of the key. That's deflected off of Rogers, out of bounds. Adamene wanted to get it to Avery Jenkins in the corner.
Some height on this Exeter squad.
They do.
It's very impressive. Obviously, they do have a plethora of seniors here, which is helpful.
Off the dribble, McKelvey back out to Adamene, driving down low, floating it. Rattles around, no good, off the backboard and pulled in there. Exeter with another defensive stop. Down the court they go, led by Carly Scherf. She'll pull up and shoot it off the front of the rim here. Moran trying to tip it forward. Who will get there first? It's an Exeter Blue Hawk. It's Mielik who will take it.
Could have been a loose ball foul there as well.
Yeah, that came into my mind too. And now Exeter with a chance to put more on the board here. Down low, past Adamene, but the shot no good here. Defensive rebound from McKelvey's. The ball trickles, and she'll toss it over to her partner in crime, Torley. Here's a shot from Moran that's off. Loose ball. Peyton diving on it. Great job by Peyton. She missed the shot, and she dives on it. Avery Jenkins' three is good. She splashes it.
Referees missed her touching the out-of-bounds area with her hand, and it works out for Memorial to get that three, but certainly could have been an Exeter ball with that hand touching the...
Turnover. Here comes Adamene. Down she goes, and she missed it. Great defense there by Anna McGinnis. She does it on both ends, forcing that miss here. 12-8 is our score. Shots up and off. Jenkins trying to tip it up here, and she rips it away viciously.
But it will be a jump ball, and that will stay for Exeter's possession here with 2:05 remaining in this first period.
Freshman's got some fight in her.
You know, she wanted that ball. She had her hands on it first, and just, you know how it is. If you, siblings, you want to get, it's yours.
Pulled in there and back out into the corner. Down low, rejected by McKelvey, but Exeter will keep the ball. That's Mielik sending it into the corner. Shot drained there by Carly Scherf.
Double-sided sword right there. You get the great block. It just goes right to a Blue Hawk player, and they're able to nail that three and back up to a 7-point lead.
Jenkins trying to get redemption. She missed the shot. Continuing to fight for the ball here. This team does have passion, as well as their coach does in Memorial. Sending it back out beyond the arc. Scherf with the ball, handed it. Great little sense of ball moving here for Exeter.
Yeah, they've
double teamed and getting it over to Rogers now, in a foul I think will be called here on Peyton.
It's a timeout actually
it's
called,
a timeout.
Zach. So you will figure things out, but a 30-second timeout called by Exeter.
Coach Kayleen Rogers making the call there with that 30-second timeout here.
They just did not like getting trapped in that corner there, and it was a smart decision. And for Memorial, they obviously have let a lot of open players get some buckets here, and that's something that Coach Gregg is going to have to figure out, is making sure you're with your teammates to avoid the picks. If you do see a pick coming, roll off and cover that, because you can't let these open baskets happen here and there like they are doing. But again, they had the lead twice, and it's going to take some points to get back, and hopefully they can get this possession here.
1:26 remaining here in our first quarter. On senior night, the Crusaders trail 15-8 so far here in this game.
And we got another freshman out there, number 1.
Yep.
Collazo.
Genevasia Collazo comes in. I believe she checked in for Yasue, as I see her on the bench. So in a little bouncer, and it'll be Memorial's ball.
I mean, they have it's a tight area between the stands and the inbounds area, and she stepped on the inbounds on that line, and the referee was able to see that easily. And
tipped in. Memorial can't turn it over after getting that break, and they will.
They do. And it just, you can see the frustration by Adumene, who just wanted to get possession and drive to the hole, but just hit off something and out of bounds.
Bringing it up now is McGinnis. Tossing it up here, a little floater that'll miss. Ball up in the air and taken by Torley. Trying to get the ball over to Moran, and she does. She'll take it down the far side. full speed ahead. Jenkins from the corner. That's off. A good shot selection, just couldn't get it to go here. Less than a minute left to go here in the first quarter. Overthrown pass will be Memorial's possession.
Well, you know, it's nice to show where the entrance exit is in case there's a fire. You know, it's where we have to go, is that through that exit. So always good to have. And now
Colazzo's going to get called. Yeah, she stepped out. One thing I noticed is when Peyton's bringing the ball up court, she gets it up quick. She doesn't mess around. She's got good little finesse moves to get herself open. She gets the ball into that front court pretty well, trying to limit turnovers. Here, and that's a little overthrown as will be out of bounds, and Memorial will take possession. Both these teams, I guess, as of late here in the first quarter, struggling to hold on to possession here.
This has been a 45 seconds, and each team has 3 turnovers here. So we haven't seen much scoring lately, and now this full court pressure is
They got to get it to Moran if they want to get it up to the front court. Adomene, we're going to have a timeout. That's a good call there from Coach Rowe.
She was really trapped in there, could not get it around. The Blue Hawks were surrounding her, and you know, it was a smart move to get that timeout. Yeah, there's only 29 seconds, but whatever you can do to possibly get some points here, as both teams in good shape. Foul trouble. Crusaders have 3, and for the Exeter Blue Hawks, they only have 2, so plenty of time to get a foul if we want to. But at the same time, there is 2 fouls on Marlena Schmidt, I believe it is. I see number 12 is the foul, but I'm not sure if that actually could be against Exeter, as they have a number 12 out there as well.
Well, less than 30 seconds, 29 and a half left here in our first quarter. We've had a bit of a scoring drought as of recent. It's still a 15-8 lead, and
confusion there.
She's
like, can I have the ball?
They're going to have Torley inbound that now.
I mean, look at the height
right
there.
That's the right call. They're going to get it to the front court quick. They get it to Colazzo. She's going to bring it down. Huge height disadvantage for her. But a good job for Colazzo, and now she'll swing it back over to Moran. Back to McKelvey. Her 3 won't go. Colazzo with a rebound and overshot it off the backboard.
Trying to use the bank, you know, deposit that, but unfortunately it got denied. And now look at this move right here, high up off the backboard. Wow.
Can they get something to go at the end of the quarter? McKelvey down, and they're going to stop the clock, and a travel's going to be called. She tried a little too hard to get it up to her teammate, Torley Adomene, and she's going to get called for traveling. So a second left here in the first quarter, and we'll see what Exeter can do, trying to maybe cash one in, get some momentum going into the second quarter, as both these teams have stalled offensively.
For Memorial, don't foul, don't give them free throws.
Inbound, coming back.
And that will do it for the first 8 minutes of this game, Zach.
Senior night here, as these teams have stalled offensively, and it's been hard for them to keep possession, but I guess you could say the defense has stepped up in the back half of that first quarter. So 15-8 is still our score.
For Exeter, they went on a 13-4 run at about the 4-minute mark, so they are able to take this nice 7-point lead. And they don't have to change too much. Their defense is pretty good. And for Memorial, they got to start getting some baskets. They have tried some three-pointers, and they've only hit 1 so far. So maybe step a little bit further in, put a little more arc on it, and, you know, start getting some baskets one by one.
Yeah, an 8-point first quarter for a Memorial team that struggles to really put points on the board, averaging 38 a game. And they have a negative point differential of 87, so they've really struggled to score offensively here. But we've seen them play really well defensively, and especially with the games I've seen from them here, limiting an Exeter team to just 15 points in their first quarter.
Well, that's the last warning, so the players are supposed to come out here. There you go. Memorial's kind of together with their family. I'd like to see that, as they are really trying to get things in. And Exeter will just chant Hawks together, and now Memorial will get the ball first here, Zach. And again, start getting baskets one by one. Your defense has been going good.
Yeah.
But your offense has got to get that stalled job fixed.
They just got to start chipping away here. Only down 7's not that bad of a deficit, but with their offense stalling here, and Colazzo is backed up here by Lexi Rogers. but Collazo, good job by her to get it up. Jenkins on a bouncer, that's off the leg of Torley, and we'll have a held ball.
Jump ball will go in favor of
It'll
Exeter.
go in favor of Exeter, yeah.
So a 13-second possession for Memorial ends up in a turnover. And now we'll see. Looks like some press being put on here by Memorial. So Exeter needed someone else to come down to inbound this ball.
Brought up here by Lexi Rogers. Bounced into the corner. Good movement here as the three is off. And Memorial will take possession. Torley will bring it up herself. And a foul will be called, most likely. That'll be on Mary Claire Larkin, number 20.
Exeter foul, number 20, Mary
Yep.
Larkin.
And that was her first of this contest, the first of the period. So kind of have to watch that to see if they can get to 5 fouls and get some free throws, because that's good with just 32 seconds in. Memorial will do their best here to set something up. Like to see it instead of the three-pointer.
Torley trying to get her foot in the ground here. She'll toss it over to McKelvey. Up, and it wouldn't fall, as we've got another possession brought down for Exeter and overthrown, and it'll go out of bounds. So the scoring will still stay at a halt. Only nearly a minute into the second quarter.
And we got some new players here.
Yep, Jalen Hartford's come in here for Memorial. To my knowledge, that's number 2.
And the press is back on for Exeter. A little
Collazo.
late on that as Collazo was able to.
Oh, she gets blocked, and now she's trying to press Larkin to get the ball back, but she'll find an open Scherf, and she'll bring it up herself on a bouncer here. Exeter trying to extend their lead. There's a 3. Scoring drought stays, but it gets pulled in. Can they get that layup to fall? But Memorial's going to grab the defensive rebound, and the defensive rebound specialist, Niaja McKelvey's the one to do it. Jenkins down low, switching hands. Good job with the pivot. Won't get it to fall. Second chance for her. She'll go to the line. Here's where they need to hit these free throws, Kyle.
Got away with a little bit of a travel down low
Yeah.
on that first shot, but was able to get that rebound. And for some free throws here. Again, we have not seen a scoring in 3.5 minutes here, Zach. So even 1 point would be great for the Crusaders. And we will
might have to wait if she can hit this last one, as
See what we can
Milik
do
will
here.
come back in.
And that's a good move. A lot of changes here for Exeter.
Yeah.
And
And
rolls
there
in.
we go. Where's the confetti? We have more points coming here in this game. Down low, we'll see if Exeter can respond. Just like that, they will.
And that goes to an 8-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Carly Scherf is the one that does it. Jenkins wanted the 3, didn't take it. She tried to get it to Torley, and Memorial will inbound it, I believe.
It looks.
I think they're
It was a tough call right there by the officials. It looked like she had gotten the steal cleanly, but because the pass was behind her. But we're not doing the refereeing. We're just doing the commentating up here. So we'll just let them get paid for that as we'll get paid for this.
We don't got the stripes on, but we got the headset on, let me tell you.
Exactly.
Into the corner, McKelvey from the inbound from Jenkins as Moran will pull in the pass.
It's tough, Zach. I mean, look at all the Crusaders. They're all around the three-point line. There's no one down low.
Here's a 3 from Hartford that was one of those arcs that has to go off the backboard to have a chance to go in, so it was a little too low there. We've had a lot of whistles blown here
And
this
that
evening.
will be a foul on
Yeah.
Collazo, and she will take a seat on the bench. She did a pretty good job
Yeah.
of pestering.
Bartnicki's going to come in. We'll see her for the first time.
So a whole different type of changing here. Is Ashlyn, a junior, out there now. See what she can do, bring some offense.
In the corner down low now for Exeter, back up top, trying to get some space past McKelvey. Shot floated up, no good. Can the Crusaders get that to defensive rebound? They're going to get the ball here, I believe. Yep,
Yeah,
they will.
Jump ball possession goes in favor of them. So, Zach, 2 minutes and 12 seconds in, and we've had 3 points so far. And we'd love to see some Crusaders. And here we go.
Off there from McKelvey. 17-9's our score here.
Nice move down low.
That got
shot.
blocked. I think McKelvey got a piece of that one.
She's going to be up towards.
Hartford threw that off the hands of Anna McGinnis. She hit that one out of bounds. Luckily, didn't hit any of our spectators.
Yeah, there's obviously a good amount down on that end of the court. So we'll see what.
Pulled in, yep. Yasway up top, Bartnicki over to Hartford. She's going to shoot. That foot's on the line. Doesn't matter. That shot missed there. Rebound, Bartnicki trying to throw it up. She'll go to the line.
And that is the 4th foul on Exeter, and there's still 5 minutes and 14 seconds to go.
Yeah. This would be huge if they can get them into their team limit of the quarter.
Saying the foul was before the shot.
Yeah,
which
I think that was the case. They won't. Coach Coachero thinks there should be 2 here, but
yeah, he's looking up.
I think I saw the foul before the shot, but
they're discussing things.
Yeah.
As we have a player leaving to use, but she is making a very loud noise here. So it gets the attention of everyone in the gym, but the referee's still discussing things. It did look like she was going up, and yeah, it will be 2 free throws.
We'll take it as Memorial, like I was going to say now, if they could get Exeter to the team limit, getting these free throws is another chance for them to chip away now down 17-9 as Ashlyn Bartnicki will be at the line for the first time tonight. We'll see what she can do with her free throws.
Quietness in this gym right now. And doesn't get the roll here.
As Torley will come back in. And she'll check out for McKelvey, so get her some rest.
Well, she deserves it. She's certainly played a lot.
Yeah. And that'll splash there for Bartnicki. So down 7 of the Crusaders. Bringing it up now, Carly Scherf. She's been on the floor a lot here tonight. Playing really well here for the Blue Hawks. Shot up here and just off from Anna McGinnis. Hartford swarmed now as Bartnicki's going to throw it to Yasway, and a foul is. That was maybe a push. That was a push. So now that's 5 on Exeter. They're a fouling squad here.
I mean, for the last 4 minutes and 55 seconds, any foul will allow Memorial to go to the free throw line, and down 7. I mean, if she can make some free throws here, it would be a great way to get back into this game.
If Exeter can get away with these being in their team limits if they know that Memorial is inconsistent from the line. They're going to want to change that narrative, Memorial, now with, like I said, now an even better chance to get back into this one. They'll be down just 5 if Torley can hit this one. And it goes. So big shots there from Adomene. And Moran wanted to take that one away. Bartnicki got a hand on that one, but McGinnis will go around and get quick points there for Exeter.
They needed it. They had been shut down for quite a bit, and now we'll get a.
Oh my goodness. Moran's going to shoot.
I don't think she realizes there's that many fouls, so she was confused on what to do, and let's see what Peyton can do here.
I'm interested to see what Coach Rogers of this Exeter team thinks of them fouling so much. Maybe it's part of their game plan, because when you have a team that's fouling so much, and we're not even close to the end of this first half, and they're already at their team limit, you see a sense of displeasure, but I haven't really seen that much. Maybe she's more of a content coach. That could be the case.
That's certainly the case for sure.
She's got her team at a 7-8 record, as previously mentioned. Moran, her second shot. She's going to miss them both here. Big rebound there from Torley.
But she's trapped, gets it to the 3 line. Off the mark.
She wanted that one. And even those free throws, the missed one will generate more opportunities. Here's a deep 3 there that's off the front of the rim. Torley trying to grab the rebound and move it up. And it's stolen there by Scherf, and it'll go.
She was surrounded like a chickadee with Blue Hawks all around her. Not much she could do.
How long were you waiting to say that one?
I got a plethora here, Zach. Don't you worry.
Up and won't go. Torley can't get it to fall. Bartnicki trying to force a turnover, and she will, I believe.
I think they're saying it's tipped off, and now we have a lot of changes here, Zach.
This is a line change, as you mentioned before.
This is like a hockey icing right now. They're all coming off the ice, and we have to work with what we got here with trying to figure out who's out here and who's not.
Absolutely. Now, another stoppage of play here.
A foul here on Memorial, and that's only their second, and that's the first on Abdumene.
Yeah, Torley is going to, picking up her first as Memorial has stayed out of foul trouble, unlike their opponent here.
It certainly is a helpful thing, but still being down 9 points is not where Crusaders want to be. But
they'd rather be the opposite, in foul trouble with the lead. Back up. Carly's going to swing it back over. Here's McGinnis. 3 will hit the back of the rim, but Exeter will keep possession. Pompeo. Not good there. Rolling around. No call. Moran on the floor. And now another stoppage of play we got here as the referees are going to call that. Memorial's going to shoot another set of free throws here.
Well, I can understand why the Exeter faithful were not too pleased, as it seemed like there was a little bit of a swat there to make sure that the opponent was staying on the ground, and well, it worked to their advantage to get some free throws here. But again, they got to score some points and score them soon.
I love that these girls play with such passion. It's not necessarily physicality when going down for the ball, but it's just the prospect of going down and letting your body out there. And I've said before in previous games that I've covered, it's leaving it all out there is what gains your respect for me. And as my time as a player and you know, coaching as well, being able to leave it all out there every single night earns my respect as a teammate and even as a coach. So, and a lot of these girls, especially on this Memorial team, do that as well. They are certainly very well coached. Down low, we're going to have a travel called on Exeter, so it'll be Memorial ball again. They're getting a lot of chances here, and they're unable to get points out of them.
And bringing it in now. No full court press here.
Yasue tried to get it to Torley. They're going to turn it over.
More like a mid-court press, I suppose.
McGinnis on a high pass. Swarmed there by Moran. She'll take the turnover and throw it over to her teammate Yasue. Down they go. Memorial needing some big points. Trying to bounce it to Jenkins. It'll be Memorial ball. Good defense there by Ellie Kirkland. So she did a good job of forcing that to go out. So we'll see an inbound here from Avery Jenkins.
Looking for someone.
Bouncing it.
Three-point line.
Out of Mane back over to Yasue. Finding Jenkins. She wants a 3. Shorts it, pulled in, out of Mane, second chance basket. Oh, she can't get it, McKelvey. She can't get it, another chance, and a foul.
The backboard was not their friend. The underside of that kept blocking their shots more than the Blue Hawks were, but finally, eventually, we will get some free throws here, and that's the second foul for number 35 here for Exeter.
Pompeo with her second now, Adam Mene at the line.
Dribbles and
there we go.
Sends it down. That's good for her. She's been doing pretty good from the foul line. Free throw line, excuse me.
Got a 14 for Exeter coming in that I don't have on my roster sheet.
Well, Pompeo will take a seat here as she's done a pretty good job here of controlling the boards. So we'll see if she's when she will come back out here, but under 3 minutes to go in this first half.
Try our best to get that new Exeter player's name as she'll throw it back over to McGinnis from the top, getting around Yasue, floating it up, and the shot won't fall. She'll pull in the rebound now, but McKelvey will take it away. Down goes McKelvey. Down our near side, Moran, change of direction. Back over to Jenkins, wants the 3, didn't take it. Now Adamene is the one to bring it up for the Crusaders down to the corner. Yasue, will she hit this one? It'll head off the backboard, no good. McGinnis takes it up now for Exeter.
Back rimmed it really more than anything, Zach. It was a good attempt, great view, but again, the 3 ball just has not been working.
Yeah. Exeter will.
Now we got a football type score here, Zach. With
yes. 21-14. That means they're down 7 there. I can do math when it's football scores like that too. Moran from way back, long pass to Jenkins. Now down low. They need points here. McKelvey's the one to do it, but she's just been a little off here tonight. And that's one of the reasons why they're down 7 here. She'll be able to figure it out.
Trying her best, but it
Absolutely
certainly has been a heck of a job by Exeter.
Stopping her. Deep threes. That's going to rattle out.
Boy,
Pulled
that
in
was
and
rude.
Yeah, stolen there.
That was a pinball machine.
Big steal there for Adamene to grab that loose ball. She'll go down low. Oh, she had McKelvey. She overshot it.
And I want to give a congratulations to McKelvey. She has been added to the New Hampshire Sports Page Seniors versus Underclassmen game that'll be played in a few weeks, and it'll be on March 13th at Bedford High School, so that'll be pretty fun to see.
Tipped over, and now go the Crusaders. Big bucket coming here from Moran. It won't go. McKelvey, that's off her hands. No, not off her hands. Maybe she didn't touch that one.
It was
look close.
She was close to getting it, but unfortunately it was tipped out from behind her.
But now, fortunately, they'll have a chance to inbound it. And we'll see Mary Claire Larkin come back in.
Minute 13, and Exeter really got to get something going here to get a basket or two. Thought about the three, passing it out.
Down low, McKelvey up, won't go. Another missed chance here for Memorial.
Well, you're getting lucky here as Exeter keeps making mistakes here with some
Memorial,
travels and plays like that where
Memorial has not been able to capitalize off of Exeter's turnovers.
Now some more substitutions for the Blue Hawks. Coming in as number 11.
Moran on the inbound. Looking for someone. Avery Jenkins has been her target on these inbounds as McKelvey will lay it in.
Right there. That'll work. Now if they can get a stop for Exeter, or for Memorial.
Thrown down low. Blocked. McKelvey with her vicious wingspan. Thrown up for Collazo. Here she comes. Up, off. Couldn't get it to fall here.
And she'll get called with the foul there. That's her second, as she was quick to try to cause some disturbance here for the Blue Hawks, but fortunately did not work, and she'll get charged with that foul. Just the third here for Memorial, and they still have a
long pass here. Bounced it. And Torley will get called for the foul.
And now we'll go to the free throw line with a 5-point lead for Exeter, and looking to add some more. See what they can do here. Haven't really seen them shoot too many free throws in this first half. But that's the second foul on Abdumene.
They've been silent for these free throws.
Yeah, I was going to say, it is not much for a senior night. You expect a little bit of noise, but it's all about respect in a lot of ways, so we're going to do our best to.
Both sides have been quiet on these free throws. Just under 30 seconds left here in the first half. Both free throws off.
And stepping on the line early was the Exeter, so they will get. That could be considered a turnover.
Thrown up. Jenkins going to pull it in. She's got a lot of space to make something happen here. Now she's double teamed. She'll swing it over to Adamene, trying to find a lane down low. She does, and she overshoots it off the backboard. McKelvey with her back, I think, took that one away. So now another chance coming up here for Memorial.
Running out of time, though.
Peyton's got to find open space, throwing it. Adamene up. Good, banks it in.
And that is a perfect way to end this first half, unless Exeter can make a three.
Nope, off.
It's going to be off the mark, and for Memorial, just down three, a 21-18 advantage for Exeter. But the way that they've been able to add some points here, again, they were down 9 points, and they were able to score 6 straight, and we'll kind of go to the half here for senior night here, Zach.
Yeah, we'll take a quick break as we'll be back for the second half. From Manchester Public Television, Zach Johnson and Kyle Heavey. We'll see you on the other side for half number 2.
Back here from the Bronstein Gymnasium for this great matchup between Exeter and Memorial. Zach Johnson and Kyle Heavey. Sorry about the brief little delay there in the start of the second half, but a quick bucket there for the Blue Hawks. Zach Johnson, take it away here, buddy.
We're back.
Oh, well, don't know how everything kind of. Oh, I got you a little bit.
Schmidt will send it over to Yaswe, and I am back. There we go. McKelvey down low, up, and won't fall. She's just getting chance after chance here, and one.
Great
Great job by
bucket right
Nyasha.
there.
We were talking about adapting to circumstances, and that's exactly how we've started our second half technical-wise here. But 50 seconds into the second half, and we will see a potential three-point play here for McKelvey to cut the lead down to 2.
McKelvey had 5 in the first half. With that 2 and possibly a third, she'll have 8, but we'll see.
And there we go. So 23-21. They're going to double up on Scherf.
And off of
It'll be Exeter ball.
So Avery Jenkins had 4 points in that first half, and leading the team, Dubonnet had 8 points. And a block shot there.
Yep,
She's going to have.
She's going to be ahead here. Nice pass from McKelvey. Pulled in. Adamene up. Oh, and it won't go.
She was a little under the basket there, which made it very difficult. A long pass right there.
Going to miss. And fighting for possession there was Jessica Milik.
Out of bounds, Crusader ball.
Memorial with the possession.
Just down 2. It'd be great to have them tie things up here.
McKelvey. Schmidt lost the ball. Now loose. It'll be Exeter possession. That's tough.
When it goes through your legs, it's kind of a tough spot. Again, coming back out here. It is her senior night, so she obviously wants to get a bucket. Maybe rush that too quickly or hit a dead spot on this.
Bounce now, floater will be shorted there by Lexi Rogers. And now a fight for possession and travel call on the floor here.
This Pete Poirier court here at Memorial, we think this might have been the original from 1960, as it has not been redone, as both Memorial and Central have been waiting to get their gymnasiums redone.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the school board has delayed in some of that. But
West has a great floor. They get it refurbished really frequently, as I've heard.
yeah, they had it done, I believe, 2 years ago. But at the same time, their ceiling leaks, as we saw last week.
Yeah, so it's going to be one or the other here. The roof is sort of in that slanted way, but not as much as West is. As now we'll go back to basketball here, as we'll see some free throws here from Pompeo, I believe.
That's correct. And that's her first points of the game.
When it's quiet during the free throws, you hear that swish real well, as here comes shot number 2.
3-point lead for Exeter. Make it 4.
She's got a good arc there on that shot.
She's definitely had some practice with her free throws, because those are gorgeous free throws, and that sound is one of my favorites in sports for sure.
Yasue down low. Pulled in there by McKelvey. Loose ball. And now Exeter trying to move it up to the front court, and they do. Tossed up down low, pulled in. Nice little bouncer. No foul. Adamene hit the floor. And points there for Milik.
A tough spot right there.
Adamene kind of limping now, and she turned it over.
That's tough turn of events right there for Memorial and White. They're doing their best to stay in this game, but Exeter is going on a little bit of a scoring streak here.
Yeah. Oh, nice little save there by Anna McGinnis. She lost it and she threw it behind her back now. Exeter trying to retain possession. Schmidt with her hand on the ball, and it'll stay.
I believe that was a
possession.
foul.
Moran wants to know what the foul was. I can read her lips from up here. They're going to call that on Avery. Nope. On number 12. Oh, man. They don't like that call. The Crusaders don't.
I mean, you're fighting for the ball. No one has possession of it, and you get charged with a loose ball foul. It's a tough spot. And
another foul.
But this will go against
That'll
Exeter
go against
here.
Exeter. Like we said before, I mean, there's just been a lot of stoppages in play here from the referees, talking to each other early in this one, and the plethora of fouls we had here in this one. There's a toss up there from Moran on the inbound. Now McKelvey with the ball, trying to draw foul, and she will, I believe.
Yeah, she will go for points number 9 and 10 of this contest here with the free throw. We are just 2 minutes and 38 seconds into this second half, and Already we've had a number of fouls.
That's Pompeo's 4th. Is she still out there?
For now,
Man.
as they have a couple substitutions heading out.
Yeah, I would assume she'd be one of them here. Friendly bounce here in the Bronstein gym, rattling off the backboard and the rim as McKelvey hits her first shot. As I had predicted, Pompeo will come out. Not necessarily predicted. I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen. 4 fouls with 5:22 left to go here in the third quarter. One of their best players in foul trouble. She'll come out here.
See if she can play some Plinko again.
Yes. She'll not necessarily
Doesn't have
swish,
to.
but it was a lot cleaner. So we got
4-point
27-23,
lead.
4-point lead now. Pulled in. Here's a shot from Rogers. That'll go off of Moran.
Rogers had 3 points in the first half, and Sherliff had 14, Zach.
Yeah.
Leading the game, and she'll be passing the ball in here. See if she gets it to the 3-point line, because she hit a number of those.
Marlena battling with the ball, with possession with Marley Masick.
And a kick.
It'll be Crusaders' ball.
Yeah, Marlena was able to smack that off of the
Great job by
Blue Hawk
her.
leg.
Great job by Marlena getting
But
Memorial
now
the ball.
there is a swarm of Blue Hawks down here.
Adamene off her hand, she pulls it in. She'll throw it back to Moran. They got to get it into the front court now. Moran is so good at doing it, and she'll do it here.
Again, this court is very slick tonight. It feels like we're at the JFK watching a hockey game, because these
No skates on these girls tonight. Swinging over. Moran couldn't get it to fall. Schmidt continuing to fight for possession.
and it will stay with the Crusaders. That's a huge thing, and you get that strength when making coffees and rushes there.
Yes.
Big Aroma Joe fan of those rushes. And now trying to get, someone has to get open here. And
Thrown back. Adamene having some space down low, floating it, and it won't fall.
no one down low to get that rebound.
There's
now.
an open Rogers, and it'll fall. So it'll be 29-23, Exeter lead. 4:37 and counting left to go here in the third quarter. Maybe not in counting. We got a timeout coming. Memorial with a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, they're going to have a little talking to here about getting back on defense and getting those rebounds, as they have had ample opportunities here, but it just has not worked out. And I know it's tough when you think that the basket's going to go in, but when it doesn't, they rebound and they go the other way. There's not much you can do. And so here we go with trying to get things squared away for the Crusaders, with Exeter leading by 6, and Memorial will get the ball down here on the baseline closest to us in front of Jocelyn's banner here.
Yes.
Nice looking action shot. We'll kind of zoom in on that. Again, senior night's always important, as glad to be here to see them out.
Yeah. Sure is here now. Schmidt will move it up to Colazzo. Thrown over McKelvey. Can she get it to go? She just missed it.
Yeah, there's been a number of layups here that just have not worked.
Yeah,
for
a lot of missed chances. A little bouncer off the hand there of Adamene. It'll go out of bounds. It'll be Memorial's possession.
What a great job of just tipping that away, causing the Exeter player to try to get it, and it ends up going off of her fingers. But again, some good defense. Moran is able to get that in and
floating it down over to Colazzo. She travels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This court, Zach, is not friendly tonight. It's slick. It's not easy to deal with. As again, this is the third game of the day here between the freshmen and then the JV, or I'm not sure if
I don't
there's
think
a
they have
team.
freshmen, but
okay.
Yeah.
But again, it's
trying to find someone open here for Exeter. This floor's been worked out, and McKelvey's gonna tap that into the backcourt. Loose ball now. Marlena and Moran going down for it. Marlena's got it. She rushed towards that one, no pun intended. And we'll see what the possession will go to. We're looking for the call.
Yeah, both referees are kind of looking at each other like, what do you think?
I say just give it to the home team.
I think a tip-off. Just have another.
Maybe not, no. That's when we need jump balls if
yeah,
they can't tell.
I miss my days back when I was playing where that would happen, as the referees did not know what to do, but instead it's going to stay with Exeter.
Yeah, that's the right call.
I don't know, I just like I like the jump balls.
The jump ball. It does with the what they call the held ball with the change of possession makes the game go by a lot quicker, especially with their new foul rules that I believe this is their first year with them implemented.
I mean, again, I was always the one to win the jump ball, so I
yeah.
And great
Offensive
job,
foul.
Offensive foul, Zach.
Great little cell job there from Torley.
At the same time, she's been hitting the court a lot in this game. And
yes.
I could see why they're joking about her and her shin pads or knee pads.
Yeah.
As they obviously will have a week off before the Londonderry game. So this is she'll have time to heal. But a great steal, and said we got it out of bounds. I don't think she appreciated that. Now we have
Second into the game for the Crusaders, number 10, Jocelyn Yaswe.
Yaswe back in for Moran, and senior for senior here.
They both are very good at what they do. It's just tough to have them out on the court at the same time.
McKelvey had an open. Jenkins pulls up. Just off here. It's been a while since either of these girls have hit from downtown. Now pulled up. Scherf will swing it back over to McGinnis. Closest to us. She'll overshoot it. Maybe someone got a piece of that. Open Kirkland now. She'll try to get down low on McKelvey, but she'll abort mission. It's now held by Lexi Rogers trying to work on Collazo. They'll call a foul.
And the foul's before the shot, so it will not work. And for Memorial, that is their third foul. And both teams are quite close to having free throws for their opponents. As that'll go on Collazo. Her third, Zach.
Yeah, she's picked up 3. Man.
She's feisty.
She is.
Oh, great.
They found the open goal.
Oh, what a block
Rejected
right
there by McKelvey. And they nearly turn it over again now off of Adamene. We'll see if they can get some transition points now. Adamene from hand to hand trying to lay it up, and she gets rejected by the front of the rim now. Exeter pulling up. Here's a 3. Scherf off the back. And Adamene off of the deflection. It looks like in football when those balls get tipped up in the air and everyone's scrambling to try and catch it now. Jenkins, good. Off the glass and in. A friendly little bank shot from Avery Jenkins. 4-point deficit here for the Crusaders. Scherf, 3, retaliation, shot, no good. Big rebound there by McKelvey now. She'll pick it up.
Rebounding, Benny. So much better for Memorial as of late.
Jenkins wanted the 3, didn't go for it. Trying to get down low, get something open. Another bank shot's good from the freshman.
Now just a 2-point lead for Exeter. They've held the lead for the last 16 minutes. Or more, actually, probably 20 minutes now that I do the math in my head quickly. So Memorial is still keeping close, even though their 3-point game has not been on par tonight.
Nearly going back is Rogers. She's going to shoot it. It's good. Lexi Rogers draining the 3. Big shot from her. 1:50 and counting left to go here in the first half.
She has gotten hot
Third quarter.
Yeah, third period. I never know what to say on periods or quarters, but up the scoreboard, it does say period up there.
Up and won't go.
That was rude.
And
that'll be the
might be a
fourth.
timeout?
No, that's going to be the 4th foul
oh.
on Collazo as she was trying to fight that. And that's tough. She's still got another 9 minutes in this game, and now she will take a seat, and Peyton Moran will come back out. So that's tough. You obviously want to fight, and looks like she might have gotten scratched on that foul. She is not pleased sitting on the bench. Well, 90 seconds left in this third period, Zach, and see what they can do. If Exeter can get some more buckets, they would really be happy going into the 4th, but Memorial would really like to get the ball back.
They can totally see them pushing up momentum-wise, trying to trim their deficit. But McGinnis holding it for a long time, working on Adamene. A little shot there, won't go. Jenkins now, odd man rush coming up. Yaswe, and she throws it, and it's intercepted there by Lexi Rogers.
Boy, that was like a linebacker right there. Seeing that pass.
Call that a user lurk. And now Jenkins will come away with it, bring it up herself. Bouncing it over now, Yaswe. Over to Moran, throwing it over. McKelvey, good, off the glass and in. We've seen her and Jenkins use the backboard to their advantage here.
Now we just need Dumine to just do it because her layups have been a little tough. And stepping on the ground, or on the out of bounds. Yeah, Zach.
Crusader possession now. Adamene will be the inbounder. She'll give it over to Moran, bouncing it back to her. Adamene, double covered. Oh, big collision in front of the Exeter bench. Everyone's going to be all right.
Let's see what the call is now, Zach, because... Okay, that's what I'm going to say.
Yes, some hesitation from Jordan D'Onofrio doing the public address announcing tonight, but it will be Crusader possession. Yasue will be the inbounder. She'll give it back to Moran, working on Schiff. She gets by her like she always does now. Moran trying to draw foul. Coach Cotro wants it, and the call, it doesn't go their way now. Toss back now, Larkin over to shot, no good. Milik will go to the line.
That's exactly what I was saying earlier, Zach. You didn't want to do 0.3
I
on
didn't
the
even notice
clock,
that, yeah.
and
0.3 of a second. Jessica Milik will go to the line. The foul will go on Peyton Moran. That's only her second.
And they're discussing things again, the officials of...
Once I give them no shots.
Obviously, that was the team limit as well, so there would have been 2 either way. And no good on the first one. That keeps it a 1-possession game going into the 4th, but she obviously has 1 more to go. Big sigh of relief. And is able to make that second, so...
End of the third quarter. Not even going to try nothing, no.
Well, Memorial will get the ball to start this 4th quarter down 4 points. This has been a tight game here, even though Exeter has had a lead as high as 9. And to see what Memorial can write up here for this 4th period here is going to be huge for them to try to get this win on senior night. For Exeter, again, they've had the lead for the majority of this game. The last time they were down was when it was 4-2, and now here we go with a couple more seconds here to try to write things up, Zach. And your thoughts on what can happen here?
Exeter trying to improve to 500 to get up to 8-8 here in this game, and I really think they'll do that if they just continue to shut down Naija McKelvey, who is really just the head of the snake of this Memorial team, and they've shut her down real well tonight. If they can continue to do that, they get a great chance to be able to come away with a victory and improve to 8-8 here. If the Crusaders want to come away with a win on their senior night, they got to get McKelvey more involved here. Not only has she been shut down, but she doesn't have the ball in her hands as much as they'd like to. But most of the time when she does, she's just shorting those free throws. If she can kind of get her foot in the ground and get those free throws to fall, it'll be big for Memorial. Down just 4 heading into the 4th quarter here. Kyle Heavey, Zach Johnston from Manchester Public Television giving you coverage of Memorial High School girls varsity senior night here.
It's been a good one. It
really
has.
It's been a great game.
You thought that Exeter was going to fly away, and the Crusaders were able to get things squared away with trying to figure out how to stop them. The Exeter's 3-point shooting has gone downhill, and some rebounding from Memorial has been huge. And we'll see what they can do here to start this final 8 minutes of the game, Zach.
Last 8 minutes, you are correct now. Jenkins will bounce it over to Schmidt. Trying to get her way by now. Schmidt's got to open space here. Throws a pass up to Jenkins. It'll be out of bounds. Memorial ball off of Anna McGinnis.
That was a close one there. It was definitely difficult to get that pass cleanly. As, again, sliding there was not what there was the plan of attack.
Jenkins trying to get open space. Bouncing it over to Adamene. Scramble for the ball. Scherf pulls it in, and it'll be Exeter ball.
Yeah, that's a good job there of Exeter to get that possession back without giving up a single point. And for 22 seconds, let's see what they can do here to add some more.
Scherf with the ball. She'll bring it up here for Exeter. Throwing it up, and it won't fall. Now Jenkins, double teamed. She's got open Moran. She'll bring it up. Peyton will toss to Torley. Torley over to Naija. Down low. Out of bounds, it'll be Memorial ball. They have shut her down real well tonight, Kyle.
Good job on that defense of Exeter. They really have not allowed Memorial to go straight to the back to.
Yeah, not just Nyasia down low, but it's been most of Memorial unable to get points down low. Oh, Avery stepped out of bounds. That's got to be tough as she had an open McKelvey, who was mostly automatic from there with no one around her. So tough break there. Lucky break for Exeter.
A lot of defense being
Tossed
played.
up that hit off of Torley. Yeah, that's the right call. It hit off of Torley, maybe her shoulder, and it kept rolling its way out of bounds.
Well, that's one way to keep the ball.
It is.
For Exeter.
Not necessarily how you draw it up, but it's more.
Did the trick.
It did. And more whistles being blown here.
My
poor
eardrums.
eardrums.
See that at all. The referee saw that she stepped on the line. I didn't. Clearly.
We'll take it. 7:10 left here in the final quarter here of this game. Now Moran spinning around. She'll throw it up into no man's land, and it's taken up by Exeter offensively. Down they go. McGinnis trying to get some points.
And it's
an
going to be
offensive foul.
Wow.
Torley's drawing these offensive fouls here.
She better get the ice pack ready for this evening and this weekend, as she's definitely felt a lot of pain in this game, from drawing charges to loose balls to taking inbound passes off the head, Zach. So
yeah. Ashlyn in for Peyton.
And Peyton will take a definitely breather. She's deserved that. She's been running up and down this court, and now coming close.
Oh, Bartnicki couldn't bring it in. She's going to take it down. Schmidt trying to pull it in. She does. Down over to McKelvey. She's going to step out. They've had trouble over in that whole area as of recent.
It just seems like both baselines are slick and not easy to handle.
They flipped the script. At first it was Jenkins stepping out of bounds, trying to get it to McKelvey. Now it's McKelvey stepping out of bounds, trying to get it to Jenkins. So now 33-29. Exeter fouled, so now they'll hold on to the ball.
Yeah, the fans are confused here.
Fouls galore here on this senior night. Marlene is open. Good pass there. She'll float it up. That's off.
Exeter will collect that, and they got to be careful. They have 2 fouls now, Zach.
Good pass. Yeah, they do. They don't want to get in foul trouble now. Loose ball. Exeter's going to have it. Deep shot. McGinnis missed it. Pulled in by Scherf. She'll go around trying to maybe eat up some time here. They got to press up on her.
Well, it's been great about Exeter. Even though they've had a couple air balls, they've been able to get the rebound and keep the possession and kill the clock like you're seeing right now.
Here is McGinnis down low, working on Adamene. No foul that time, and that shot will fall. Adamene trying to draw another offensive foul. This time the shot good there from Anna McGinnis.
We'll see if she can make up for that with setting something up on offense.
Adamene over Schmidt. Down back over to McKelvey into the corner. Oh, she drained it, and then they're going to call it off. Another stoppage of play. It's just been over and over again. Whistles have been blown, and Hartford will come in for Bartnicki.
Not really sure what that call was, Zach. No fouls were called, and obviously we can't see that edge of the corner to know if it was out of bounds, but it just seemed like it was something else had happened there. But no foul has been put up on the scoreboard. So
5:40 left here, 35-29 Exeter lead, and what's the call now?
that is a 5-second violation. Okay.
That hasn't been called yet tonight, to my knowledge. As we've had
maybe that's what was happened down there.
Could have been. Could have been. Now Jenkins taking it up herself. Into the front court she goes. Lost it. Taken away. There goes Scherf. She gets fouled.
And that could be an intentional foul, which would make for 2 free throws like we saw earlier in this contest, Zach. So we'll see what this is all about.
That's just foul number 1 here for Memorial here in this 4th quarter here.
But a 6-point advantage for Exeter is really it's huge right there. And she will make that bucket. Make that a 7.
And will bounce in there from Carly Scherf.
Well, yeah, she's been their top scorer for a reason, and you don't want to put her in the free throw line, as that's what happens.
Nice little work here for Memorial, and now Adamanti's going to lose it. Another turnover. Here comes McGinnis on a bouncer up and in. There for Lexi Rogers. Now Exeter trying to step on the accelerator and come away with this one with a 10-point lead. Timeout Memorial.
Definitely needed to get things squared away, as again, this had only been a 4-point lead, and Memorial has not scored so far in this fourth period. So time for them to get things squared away and try to get things back to within one possession.
Yeah, that's
really where it comes down to, but you're running out of time. Again, the rebounding has been all Exeter so far.
Now they found themselves down double digits. They've got 5 wins on their season. Their last coming against Spalding. They are one win of their last 5 games, 1-4 in their last 5, dropping 4 straight. Memorial has to Keene, Nashua North, Portsmouth, and Concord.
And for Exeter, I would tell you, but I actually have left my phone over at the scorer's table, so I can't tell you anything anymore.
I've got it for you. Their last 5, they've got 2 wins, 3 losses. They've beaten Trinity and Spalding and have lost to Portsmouth, Concord, and Salem. And their most recent game was their win against Spalding that they won very handedly, 67-22. We've seen some huge wins from teams here in Division I girls basketball, just large margins of teams just dominating. Especially you've got your powerhouses that have played really well this year, Pinkerton, Bedford, and Londonderry. Those will be the 3 top contending teams when it comes to the championship.
It could be the same way for the boys as well, Zach.
Yeah, especially with Pinkerton and Bedford. They're bouncing. Is that not a kick ball? That
it hit off her knee. I understand there's a difference between the foot and the knee, and it will still remain Crusader ball, as it would have if it was called a kick ball. But
well, Moran will bounce it over to Torley. Defense chant here as Exeter's been loud here in the opponent's gym here tonight. Adamena swamps now trying to get somebody open. Jenkins is open. She throws one up off the rim. No good. Marlena Schmidt trying to grab the rebound, but it's taken away now. Good move there by Rogers. Bouncing it over now. That's Scherf. Hands it off here in a little tap back to Rogers. She gives it over to McGinnis. Now back to Scherf. Now back to Rogers here.
This is the Harlem Globetrotters right now.
It looks like it, and maybe they'll get some points out of this. It's off no good. Pulled in there by Jenkins. Down she goes. Moran trying to find someone open. Oh, she passes it, gets picked off there, and Rogers will lay it in.
Just easy peasy right there. 12-point advantage for Exeter, the biggest of the day.
Memorial falling apart here at the end here in this game. Out of the reach. Well, it'll be out of bounds. It'll be Crusaders' possession. Good, actually, that's why Moran didn't go for it. Moran normally lays out for those balls trickling out of bounds here, but it would be Memorial's possession anyway.
Another timeout with 4:07 to go. And again, Memorial's got to get some points here. They have been really on the opposite side of things for a little bit, and now just trying to make this senior night memorable for a big turnaround here. As I guess, you can make sad faces and be upset about things, but they're trying their best. I'm loving all the signs that were created up here.
Very well decorated, as I commented on before. A+ for the way they're coming out and supporting the seniors here with the banners and the art and I can't think of the little things they got on the railings over there. I don't even know what to call that. It's not tape. There's a name for it. They got the balloons and all that.
Decorative
stuff.
tape. I'm just going to go with that. Yeah, we'll go with decoration.
Decorating the presentation of the gym for the senior night has been A+ here. Another turnover now. Exeter's going to bring it down. That's McGinnis. And it'll go.
Sometimes you want your guests to be nice and at your home, and Exeter just is making themselves at home more than anything with again, they need this win, like you said, Zach, to get to 500, and this defense has been absolutely unreal for this first 4 minutes of the
They've
fourth
played
quarter.
great defense all game, but it's really showing now at the end of this fourth quarter.
3:30 remaining, and I thought we were going to have free throws. Yes, we are. Okay.
Yeah. At the line will be Lexi Rogers.
See what she can do from the free throw line. I don't think we've really seen her in a while from the free throw line. Well, she's certainly been practicing a little bit as well, as that was smoother than our free throw, Zach.
Yeah. 3:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Now a 16-point advantage for Exeter.
Here comes Yasue taking it up here. Timeout Memorial.
Just a tough
An
spot.
emphatic timeout from Coach Cotro.
A 13-0 run here, Zach, for the Blue Hawks to start this fourth period. And, you know, again, you know these seniors, you've been around them, and they certainly have been a big part of the Crusader.
The whole athletics program, they play with a lot of passion, and I'd say Coach Cotro is one of the best in the entire program when it comes to, you know, taking care of his players and just playing with passion regardless of on the scoreboard, coming in with the way that they come in. And one of the phrases I like to use as an athlete is it's about the process, not the outcome. And this team puts in a lot of hard work, especially on the practices I've seen them run. Coach Cotro just puts on a clinic with these practices. And these girls play with a whole lot of passion, like I've said before. So one of the best programs that we have here in this school is the girls basketball program led by Coach Greg Cotro, and I just want to give my props to him and his program. Regardless of their record, regardless of their score, they play with passion. They play for their school. They just play as a family real well. It's very impressive to see, by the way, this team gets run. As it's pulled in by Jenkins now, they've got possession, trying to get more points on the board. Torley spun around, and she'll throw it to Yasue, and it'll fall in off the backboard.
You know, for those layups, they don't look like they're going to always go in, but when they do, it's just such a pretty procedure. And now some defense here by Memorial here. Let's see if they can get some turnovers here and get back into this contest.
A little bouncer, Moran trying to knock it away and one. Exeter travels well, and you can hear it.
Well, and then there was the other end of that where, you know, you got people moving without the ball, and that's been a huge issue that we've seen. Is just the movement has been phenomenal for Exeter without the basketball, and to get layups like that.
Shot off the back rim now, out of bounds. It'll be Memorial's possession.
Zach, I know the boys hockey team have their senior night tomorrow as well, and it's so strange to have it not only your last game of the year, your last home game, is, again, Memorial will play Londonderry Lancers next week.
They'll play here. I'll find out.
Well, at the same time, you don't want any, you know, snow cancellations.
Yeah.
You don't want.
It might have been a rescheduled game. Could have been.
Certainly, you know, snow is a big factor this time of year.
Bounce down low and won't fall, and they'll move it over to Torley. She'll take it down off of the hands of Carly Scherf. It'll be out of bounds, and Memorial will get the ball down 16.
I mean, think about it with baseball. You know, your senior night, and it's raining, and you don't get to have your senior night, but you could have had it the week before. It's definitely, you can't control the weather. You can only hope for it, and a big ovation right there.
Memorial won on their senior night for the first time in a couple of years last year.
Look forward to see what they can do
their
this year.
Baseball team, I agree. Moran shorts that one, and now Exeter will bring it up themselves.
No press by Memorial at all. They're just going to
down low, little floater off, no good. Now Yasue couldn't get that as it went right over the back. Tossed down over McGinnis.
Nice crossover.
Floats it up, rolls around, no good.
Sometimes the toilet bowl overflows like you saw right there, Zach. It just did not want to sink down.
Working around now with the ball is Anna McGinnis. Trying to get around Yasue as we got 1:40 left here in the fourth quarter. A lot of time being killed here.
90 seconds left.
Oh, jeez, my goodness. Hard hitting the ground there was Jessica Mielek, but she gets back up on her feet. we've commented on how the sound travels in this gym, especially when someone hits the floor like that. I have done that a couple times here in this gym, falling hard, I gotta say.
And now we get some, and she's going to come out of the game as she's done her part for sure, as she's smiling for sure, as again, a 16-point lead with 90 seconds to go, Zach, and you know, it's a...
All the seniors out here for the Crusaders. There are 4 seniors. As the time will tick away here in the 4th quarter, trying to play up on the ball, says Coach Kocherov, and now they'll swing it back off the hand of Yasue. It'll go out of bounds. We will, as at the end of this, we'll give the seniors one last send-off, but
now some more Blue Hawks will take their bow, I guess you can call it, and get subs out of this game, and a timeout called by Memorial, and you know,
I think everyone's come in. I think it's just a couple players haven't played for Exeter here in this one. So maybe we'll see a couple of their role players come in at the end of this one.
And Crusaders have to be careful, too. 4 fouls. You don't want to be sending Exeter to the free throw line.
Yeah, we'll be here forever.
As it's a great night for basketball. Great to see. Again, we're glad to see one of the many senior nights that we'll have over the next week plus, as between hockey, basketball, we'll be at the Central West next Friday night to see the girls' senior night as well. And now it's, again, a couple more seconds tick off for this timeout as Exeter has run out here. And we got some newer players here, Zach, if you want to give us who they might be.
Yeah, that's number 3, Kate Ducharme. I think is the only one coming back in, as we've seen Eleanor Kirkland. Are they all lined up?
Yeah, I feel like this is a offensive football play here.
Yeah, it did look like it.
And the 3
shot nearly went in, and foul will be assessed as that might be number 5. No,
it's only number 3. Exeter, as much as they had 2 fouls very quickly.
I thought it was number 5 on Memorial, but now fouling out will be Ariana Pompeo, so she's out.
What a play written up there, Zach. Not something we were expecting, but the 3-point shot nearly went in, and now we have more players coming out.
They got 2 number 4s on their team. Interesting to see. So
I see a 14 out there.
There's another 4, and there's a 4 on the bench. So one of them's Riley Marchand. I'm not sure which one. Shot from Torley won't fall. Less than a minute left to go here. 16-point deficit here for the Crusaders.
Getting a little physical here with Peyton Moran and Abdubane talking about things. But that will be a free throw here, as that will be foul number 5 on number 5 itself. And Peyton Moran, that will be foul number 5. So she will be fouling out on her senior night here.
It's a send-off for her. She fits the role of a Crusader in Coach Kocherov's system, and he's having some words with Bob Coletti over there.
Well, someone else wanted to foul, and a timeout has been called by Exeter with 55 seconds to go. So just a wild turn of events for these last couple minutes here, as just trying to get through. Exeter, who called the timeout, only took 10 seconds, and we still have another 45 now to go before, Crusaders are back out there as well. And, yeah, I think the referees are looking at the numbers itself now, trying to figure things out.
Whatever it is, it's close to closing time here. 47-31, just under a minute left, 55 seconds, and at the line is Kate Ducharme. I believe this is her first time at the line.
Yeah, she has that bounce out. And
missed it again, pulled in there by Adamene.
Let's see if she can get some more points.
Fast down she goes. Trying to work around Claire Larkin.
Will go off of her foot. And the Exeter faithful below us, happy to see that.
Yeah. Oof. He wants the body contact on that one. Down here comes Mary Claire Larkin bringing it up here for Exeter. Nice. Ducharme trying to get it back to Larkin, and she does. Adamena trying to take it away. Goes to the ground, and the travel is assessed, and the Crusaders will get possession.
For Exeter, 2 points in this fourth quarter, Zach, is not what they had written up. They definitely had some good feeling going into this fourth quarter, just being down 3, and unfortunately has not been the...
Kelly Lagallo's coming for the first time here for Memorial. Here's a shot from Adamena. He's going to miss, and Marlena couldn't get it. Now Ducharme, that's not Ducharme. Now Ducharme's got it. Bouncing it back over to Kirkland. 3 up, off there from Mary Claire Larkin. Fighting for possession, but McKelvey got a hand on it. And that will put a button on it here tonight. Senior night concludes.
And it looks like we're going to have a foul before the end of this game.
Never mind.
And we will have free throws, 3 free throws to end this contest. And she'll be out by herself here.
Wow.
With these free throws.
That's hilarious to see.
Triple zeros up in the clock, but
well, this game ain't over yet. So Torley will get a send-off.
This is one way to remember your senior night, is going up to the free throw line by yourself. Almost like a movie here where we'll just kind of keep quiet and let her try to make these. Yeah, looks good from there. Now just a 15-point lead. And sinks in them.
She's got number 2. This is great for her.
Oh, and she doesn't go 3 for 3.
Well, to wrap this up, for all 4 seniors here on this Memorial team, Peyton Moran, Jocelyn Yaswe, Marlena Schmidt, and Torley Adamene, both of these teams coming out and battling, but it's the Exeter Bluehawks who improved to 8-8 after this one, 47-33 the final. That'll end this one here. From Zach Johnston, Kyle Heavey, everyone in the main office from Manchester Public Television, we're signing off. Have a great rest of your night.
And good luck to the seniors for Exeter as well. And
yes.
Good luck with them if they are to make the playoffs. But it's been a pleasure to be with you, Zach. We'll see you again more. And congratulations again to those seniors. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.